Hey guys, it's Mel. Happy Saturday. I just came off of night work and I don't know why I'm not sleeping. Well, I do know why, because I have two kids and my husband is working, so it's rough. But sometimes I don't go right to sleep anyway. So I have a nice haul video for you, a lot of random goodies. But really quick, in case anybody didn't see, I just want to share what's left. I did a Stamp Girl sale. I'm selling these individually. They are $10 each plus shipping, or if you buy more than one, it's the shipping will be included. So here's what's left. A and D are both sold. So there's, I forgot to show this one last time too, so that's why I figured I'll show it now. So B is left. So wait, am I saying this right? Yeah, I believe B is left, and I'll edit it in the video if it's not. B is left, C is left, F is left, and this one I forgot to show last time. She's a little princess. So this is E is left. So B, C, F, or E, they're $10 each plus shipping. And shipping starts at $2.50. So if anybody's interested in those, so it's B, C, F, and E. So if anybody's interested in those, let me know. And let's get on with the haul video. So, okay, first I'll share, we'll start with Goodwill. So I went to Goodwill. I am so upset with myself, and I'll tell you why. I am new to this. I'm a planner newbie. So I've been seeing everybody's videos for a while, and I enjoyed watching them, but I thought, I'm not going to do all that work in a planner, and then it gets thrown away. But then I thought about it, and I love to try to keep organized. I am a list writer. Like, if I have to things to do, I just do better when I write them down. Like, or if I give my daughter little jobs that, I'm trying to teach her to, have little chores, and, just to know that everyone in this house helps out as a family. And, they're nothing large. Like, it may start with making her bed. Like, she empties the silverware after I take the sharp knives out, like the steak knives. She empties the silverware in the dishwasher. She's 8. She brings like the recycle can out to our, curb when it's time. So little things like that I'm trying to start her with, and she's great with it. And I said, everybody in this house does a little, helping to help out. So that's what I'm trying with, because my mom didn't make us do anything. My mom is a great mother, but I think if, maybe if you tried when they're younger, and then later when they're older, they just know, like, this is part of and they don't expect something from it. So anyway, done with that blab. So, I was kicking myself because a couple days ago I saw a Franklin Covey, and it was like a small little, similar to this, but obviously not this, a little hole punch. And it was, excuse my nails, last night on night work I'm sitting there picking them, but it was the tiny one that was for a planner. And I don't know how much it was, but I'm sure it was nothing expensive. But I, for whatever reason, didn't get it, because I didn't even, very next day I ordered my Webster's Pages Color Crush planner. So I went back in to see if by chance I could find it, and after I got Maya to school. And I went with Talia, and they didn't have it anywhere, unless it was really tucked in. I tried to look in between things, but you know how you can miss so much there. So it wasn't there, but I found this. So this is a very old. It says a Presto all-purpose paper punch, and it's very, like, obviously old. But what it has, I moved these, but these were in their own places, but you can unscrew them and place the holes where you want. And I figured that because it says all-purpose paper punch, and it says indicate standard 3-hole setting. So it gives you these diamond shapes. That's where they were. And then it says move punches for other settings, manufactured by Metal Specialties, and then gives you their address. So I thought maybe I could place these right where they need to be, because I want to have a hole punch to punch things in. But these are rather expensive on Amazon. If you get, I know you can get the diary one, but then you have to, like, mess with measurements, and that's where I'm not too great. But I figured maybe I could try it with this, because this was $1. So I moved these. I unscrewed the 3 from each spot, or the 2 from each spot, and then brought them here, and then I butted them next to each other, and then tightened them in. And don't you know, I did a test cut. So this was just a little baby sleeping pamphlet that came with something I bought for the baby. So there's the 3-hole punches, and I want to show you something. So, let me see if I can get this in frame. So here's my planner, and I'm gonna, I did some decorating, so I'm gonna show you a little walkthrough if anybody cares how I did my planner. I was just kind of going nuts with the decorating. But look, So these holes line up. So there's not 6, so you're going to have to do it twice. You got to flip it, turn it around, whatever, and do it. But these holes line up perfectly once I figure how, I didn't even measure like how big these papers are, so I could even place them where I need them to be. But they were perfectly spaced, and I even had this in and, you know, flipped it through. So I was excited about that for 99 cents. So that was one of my buys. So although it's not, most definitely not pretty, it will serve a function until I come up with something, you know, other than that to what I decide to do. So let me just put this little thing back in here. Okay. Now, I set that aside. So that was that for 99 cents at Goodwill. And then another good deal. This was 59 cents. This reminds me of the Tim Holtz stapler, the tiny attacher, except it's regular, takes regular staples. Whoops, how did I, oh yeah, here we go. It takes regular staples. So, but it's just that handy like little, so you can, you know, use it like this, or, you know, staple on your page. So for when I don't have, you know, maybe if I run out of, because everybody has standard size staples and they're so cheap. And I guess really the Tim Holtz tiny attachers are cheap too, but if just in case you don't have them on hand, I thought this would be neat. Or if you had to staple like a big project of, like say you made treat bags for school and you don't necessarily need like candy treat bags, and you put that little paper topping, like the fold over top, and then when you could staple it on each side and then cover it up with your, you know, decorations. But that might be something where you wouldn't want to use your, you know, tiny attacher staples, and this where this would be good for. So 59 cents. So I got that. Then, not that you guys care about this, for my daughter's iPad, I picked this up. It's an Apple Smart Case, and this was $1.95. And it's in really good shape, and it's the ones that you can fold, and it goes into a triangle, and it'll sit up or whatever. But yeah, so that was a good little deal. I haven't even showed her that yet, and I see her over here looking. So anyway, and then, so even though I was sad about my Franklin Covey, the thing I didn't pick up, and I was kicking myself, look what I found. So it's not going to be all in frame, but I found not one, but 2 of these 12 by 12 camera albums. Now, I don't remember who made these. It doesn't say on it because the packaging isn't it, and also the in the D-ring part, I don't know if you can, I can't get this in here. In the D-ring part, there's no there's none of the like protector pages, but they are in really good shape. There's one little nick on the top that you can't even see, like it wouldn't be something anyone would say. It has these metal edges, and then on the side it has this little thing here that you can slide out and use to put your labeling in. And sorry if I'm real close to the camera, but I got my small tripod. So anyway, check out the price that I got these for. Can you see that? It is, why does it look yellow in the camera? It is $1.99. So I was really excited, and same thing for this one. So I got both of them, which you never really see things like this in there. So I'm excited for $1.99. Can you see? Why is it looking yellow in there? Well, hopefully you can see. And then again, it's got the little side filing system. So I was really excited about that. So that was my Goodwill trip. So even though I didn't get my paper punch, I hope somebody got it and was excited about it, because those things are expensive. And I don't even know, now that I think about it, it could have been a 7-hole punch. Like I noticed that there's a couple different planner styles. I think most of them are like this 6, but who knows, like the 6 holes. So so yeah, so stay tuned for another video if you want to see how I, you know, started to decorate my planner. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Next, I might as well show you, so these are all online orders, and I'm going to show you some planner goodies that I got just to try out. So I didn't want to go, initially I saw these sets. This person was selling the V sweet stamps, and they were like $5 each shipped on these like the Crafty resale sites. So I wanted one of those, but I noticed that they didn't have lines, and 2 of them were sold, and then the other one I didn't really care for the font on there. So a woman was kind enough, and you know, we kind of became friends, chatting back and forth on the private message, and she's really sweet. So I just got her stamps in the mail yesterday, and here's what I got from her. And they were brand new until yesterday, and I used the heck out of these already for my planner, which I'll show you in my little walkthrough if anybody cares to see that. But I picked up the this one I was really excited for. So she showed me this one, and then she showed me, and although they weren't 5 shipped, but there were 10 shipped, so it was great. So then she showed me those, and she showed me these other paper tray ink ones that she got. So I'll show you them in a second. So let's go with these. So these come in an Avriel pocket, and I think that's the way, I think it's Kanani, if I remember correctly. She used to be on the Scrapyard, but I've never ordered from here, so you guys probably know more details about this, but I have a stamp that says please do not bend from her that she make. But these are such nice quality. These are just like paper tray ink. Like, I really am a sucker for a nice stamp, like a nice clean crisp. I don't want to play around and get the beading and the bleeding and all that with the different inks. So, and I even use my cheap little Studio G pigment inks for these. That's why they're so messy, and I didn't use my baby wipe yet. But these were brand new when they came, and they looked pretty, not so much now. But it comes with a list. So this is called List It by Studio L2E, I think is how you say it. So then here's a small little grid line. But I need to get a 1-inch stamp block. If anybody knows where to get them cheap, I saw some on Amazon, but you have to buy like a whole set. And I still think it's only $6 and free shipping with Prime. But I was just looking. I just want like a little 1x1, and it seems to be so hard to find. So anyway, it comes with a little line grid, this little flag tab, this heart one that I love, these little circles, and I think these are called bullets, they call them. I've heard you planner girls call it that. And then there's like a star. So then you can line these up right here, and they can be your checklist. So you could put the wash in the dryer, vacuum, or organized basement, whatever, and then you put these little things next to it and you check it off, which I love to check off. It makes me feel good, you know, when I get stuff done, which is kind of why I write it down, because I'll forget. There's so much going on. You guys know how busy your lives are, so I think this will be really fun. Then there's this outline of a square you can put on your little places in your planner, an outline of a banner, the full part of the banner if you want it to be a colored banner, and then I'll just read through. But I really love this font. So other than that, there's just this little flag outline in this that you could put on the numbers, or if you have like a pail, like I did this on a couple, like say on the special date, like on September 9th, it's my birthday, you can use like a light lavender ink or whatever light ink, use that and stamp it right over the number, and it kind of highlights the number, but you can still see it in your planner, so that's cool. So these have some nice, all these planner stamps have different little sayings in them, but this one says weekly, daily, this week, goal, calls and texts, mail with a little envelope, scheduled, workout. I actually am going to use this too. I'm recently joining the gym, so I'm kind of excited about that, but I want to use that just as work, because days I have to make down, because I have one job that I work only every other weekend, and it's hard to remember. You know, I want to make sure I have, you know, in when I'm going in, so I don't forget. Blog, giveaway, review, tutorial, there's that little thing, film. So tutorial, these are good for YouTube. I just blowing right over. So blog, giveaway, you can plan your little thing, because although, you know, I don't get paid to do my blog, I love to do, when I'm saying my blog, I mean my YouTube channel. It's work. Those of you who do it, you know, you got to remember to film. I don't personally edit, so whatever mistakes I make, unfortunately, they get seen, and I hope you guys don't mind, but some people really even take hours to edit and do all the fun stuff on their thing, which maybe one day I really would love to know how to do process videos to show you when I'm scrapbooking, instead of just showing the output. Like I would love to show my thought process, because I like watching them videos, because you learn. But I don't know how to do that, and my head would be all in the camera. So so it says giveaway, review, tutorial, film, write, post, make, buy, pick up, kitchen, laundry, bathroom, living room, which I like this because I have to keep up with that, and it's just kind of, if you plan it, you might be like, all right, today's my clean the kitchen day, today's my bathroom day. And then here's YT for YouTube, which is so cool. Bedroom, floors, dishes, yard, volunteer, day off, notes, shopping list, and wish list. I like the wish list one, obviously, because I use that. So that's that from there. And I'm going to show you this other planner stuff, but I'm going to make this a part 2, because I'm already blabbing. So the next set is a 2 stamp set plus a die. And again, I got this for $10 from someone who was really nice and told me what they had. They said they're just trying to kind of de-stash their very large collection that they didn't mean to get so large. So these are from Paper Tray Ink, and they're called Moments Inked Planner Banners. They come with this die that I just have my little washi tape on it. And what's cool about this die is that at first I was kind of disappointed, because I thought these were a lot bigger, because in the picture, you know, it shows like this. So I thought they were like bigger page flags. But then now that I think of it, it's good that they're small, because they can, turn it down a little. It's good that they're small, because then they can fit in your individual pages on your planner. And let me see if I can quick show you what an example. So here we go. So here is my hubby's birthday, and you can put a little tag in there, and then I had one that said birthday. This says due date. Here's the mail. So just really quick, you could put these And then in the actual, where is it? Okay, in the week thing. So see, you can use these and you can put payday. You remember, and there's like a little, you can leave that little check thing open. You can remember, because I have a couple jobs, and when I work at one, it's kind of like, you could forget, or they forget to pay you, or you don't pick up your check, so you could just, you know, jot it down once you get it. So I just played around. There's a lot more use for it, and I'll show you. But again, it's called Moments Ink Planner Basics. And it has the die, and it has this, and I started to say, the cool thing about it is it has this open line. I didn't understand why until I thought, how am I going to lay these? I stamp them first. I always have that issue. Is it best to stamp them first, or then die cut them first, then stamp on that little area? So what you do, and I hope this washi tape isn't in the way. So it goes this way. So as you see this little line here, it's just a guide so that you can put this on here, and you line it up to where it's centered in the middle, just like that. So then you could just seal your washi tape down and run it through, and then it would cut out those perfect little tags like I showed you. And here's one cut out. So look how perfectly it cuts out. So I was just playing around with different inks, and these inks are not so great. But I just made, like, you can make a mail card, and there's a lot. I love the little heart in there. I like these. You can stamp right. That's why I need that little stamp block, because I'm lazy. I've seen people take all their pages out to decorate them, then put them back in. I was stamping right in there. So if I had a small little stamp, it would just be easy to get in there. So if you have something, if you want to write soccer practice, and just like this little light pale ink, and it'll just kind of make your eyes go to it. So that's a great little, like a highlighting thing. And then I did a bunch of birthday ones, and this one says clean, donate, and I left some blank. So there's a lot that you can make on there, and I left that to show you. And that thing on the die is cool too, so it shows you how to do that. So I'm just going to run through really quick, just in case anybody wants to know what's in here. So this one says important, don't forget, prepare, pick up, errands, remember, due today, meeting, birthday, vacation, mail card, payday, clean, reservations, church, send. This one's cool because it says rack. Donate, anniversary, airport. You might have to get the baby, Maya. Airport, party, road trip, date night, volunteer, urgent, workout, wedding, important. And then these ones down here are in blocks, so you can, and it has the two little dots so you could write. It says call, email, doctor appointment, dentist appointment, eye appointment, oil change, coffee at, due today, meet at, lunch at, dinner at, a little line and arrow. And then here's those two little highlighting things I showed you on here that I did in these two things here. They almost look like washi tape. So it's a polka dot and a stripe, so they're really cool. And then, hi Vivi! So there's a heart. Thank you, Maya. The little, I don't know if you can see them, two little dots that you could put next to something. So if you put donate, put the two little dots and what you want to donate and what you want to bring. And then there's a little star. And they're so tiny, but they look so, look. So here's an example of the heart. So look how cute and little they are, but they're perfect. And they're the perfect size for in there. And then it comes with, like, so that's the main stamp that comes with the die, and then I think it had this little add-on. And this one is called Family Banners. So this one just comes with a different stamp where it's solid, and then it has the holes. And as you see, this one had a solid one, and then I really like this one, which was that one. I like the open one. You can stamp what you want in there. So there's just a variety. And then this one has a little check bullet things, and then it says play date, sleepover, carpool, class party, paper due, game, program, field trip, meet, play, sack lunch, practice, no school, project due, snacks, recital, checkup, dance, lesson, and party. And then it has another little dot bullet thing. But these are good for family. I'm not quite at that point yet where, like, you know, it's not older kids or whatever, but when she does, maybe Maya will be interested and I can pass them down to her. So, but for the price, I figured that's great, and I probably won't get any more for now. I'll try these out, but like some of these stamps are so tiny. So I just put them in here, but they were all like brand new, and she might have used one from the paper tray ink one, but that was me dirty. And then she was kind enough, because we were chatting back and forth via private message. She sent me a bunch of sheets of the sticker paper. So this is Avery. Those of you probably know this, so I'm just saying this for anybody who's new. This is sticker paper, so I stamped it right onto, where is it? Oh, these things were stamped right onto, where's that nice one? So I can show you. Here we go. I stamped them right onto sticker paper, so then when you die cut them, they're already adhesive. You don't have to worry about putting adhesive on these tiny little flags. So that you can kind of keep them like this, or die cut them and put them in a small little bag in your planner. and you know, just use them as you need them. So obviously, if there's something you're going to use a lot, like payday, you could stamp a bunch of them and just have them ready and kind of plan out for the next, you know, the next month or whatever in your planner. So I was excited to get those, and it was really nice. She sent me a bunch of extra sticker sheets, because then you just peel them right off and stick them right on. So kind of, and it kind of reminds you of like post-it adhesive that's not super strong, so you can kind of move them around or take them off your planner if you place them in the wrong place. So let me start this video. I'm going to do a part 2 because I kind of got too long with showing the stamps, so I'll start a part 2. So stay tuned for part 2.